Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at USA. I haven't ran these in quite some time, but week 13 there's not a whole lot running right now, but this is actually an official race, so we're gonna do the best we can. We got Matthew in here, who is a viewer, which is pretty cool. Good luck to him. And the track seems really gripped up. I didn't do any practice laps like in this session yet, so I don't know exactly what to expect. It seems like it's pretty gripped up, because somebody ran a 26.6. I ran like a 26.795 in my last practice, and it was pretty worn out. So this is definitely a very gripped up track. We're going to try to get a run in for this lap, see how well we could do. Be right along the bottom the best you can.
Hey man, let's knock out a couple good ones.
I haven't driven these street stocks in quite some time though, so fun to get back to them. Not full throttle the entire way, but enough to where I feel like that was really fast. See what we can get in 3 and 4. Try to stay out of that slick so I don't slide up too bad. Don't hit the inside wall, please. All right, we're good. I was worried about actually straightening out and hitting that inside wall. 26.7. Okay, so it was a better 7 than I had in my last practice. This lap's not going to be anything. That was a terrible turn 1. Plus, we didn't have the run in. Somebody got down to the 5s. Okay. They're very, very fast. This should be a good race then. I don't know if there are cautions or not. We'll see. But this lap's definitely going to be slow. It's probably going to be like an 8 or a 9, I imagine. It's going to be 9:03. Yeah, I messed up turn 1 really bad. Plus, we didn't have the run in, so looks like we are starting 4th currently. Second to where I'm at was really, really slow. Or really, it's not. I read slow down here. Really close. 9:09 or 7:09. I'm freaking dyslexic. 7:09 to a 7:33 from 2nd to 4th. Really, really tight there. So, Jacob Todd up there, 2 first name having ass. Really fast up front. 5:93. That is really, really booking it. So, probably full throttled it all the way around. Just got at the hook really well. So, I think I missed 3 and 4 the slightest bit on the bottom. Kind of came up a little bit too much, but oh well. It is what it is. We got 30 laps here. Let me see. Are there cautions? I don't know if it's going to say in here or not. Not sure. We do have a fast repair, so I'm leaning towards no cautions. But it is an official race. We're going to get onto these 30 laps. Looks like we're starting 4th. Hopefully we can have a pretty good one. All right, we're still starting in 4th. Being on the outside is not ideal, but we're going to do the best we can. It is fixed setup racing, so everybody's on the same stuff, at least. So it's definitely just on how well you drive the car here. But we'll see how we do. Maybe the number 2 car is just going to pull away. Who knows? I'm car 3 at least, so if we can get a top 3, I'd be happy. Try to keep up with these guys up front. The 6 car seems pretty quick because he had a really good time in practice as well. He was in the 6s. He fell off slightly, just barely missed his line, it seems like. But we're waiting on first to join in. Somebody's just on the gas, like slightly. I don't know who it is. But it's kind of annoying. But we're waiting on some people to join in. Waiting on first. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's only 12 in here. Yeah, we're just waiting on first place to join up. There he is. And we're going to get rolling. Like I said, I haven't ran these cars in quite some time because I took last season off of them. Probably still not going to run them in the season, but fun to get back.
I was going to do back roads after you was in here.
Fun to get back and running these cars.
You still can. I don't know. That's letting you get too far out. Come on now. Or anybody else.
We'll see how this race goes. If I remember correctly, being in a higher gear kind of is better on the restarts. Because 2nd gear is fine for restarts, but you're going to have to shift quick. 3rd gear, I won't have to shift but once. 4th gear, I wouldn't have to shift at all, but I feel like you don't get up and go as much. It does slow down slightly when you are shifting down the straight. So that is one reason to try to do 4th, but I think 3rd gear would be the play. Trying to hear what gear these guys are in around me. I think the guy to my left is in 3rd. Sounds like. Actually, he might be in 2nd, actually. Because he sounds like he's in a pretty high RPMs compared to what I'm at. But hopefully we can get a good start. Try to get down to the bottom. Bottom's going to be dominant for sure, at least early on. Especially with a not very slicked off track. Just got to try to get a good launch with the leader up here. Hopefully second place gets a good jump too. It's car 2 and 1 up front, so I have faith that they'll be pretty decent.
Pace cars off. You ready?
Yeah, the guy on the inside was in second gear, and we got a better jump because of it. Because he had to shift. Try not to run over number 1 here. He's going to have a little bit of a run down the back stretch, which is fine. But definitely want to get down to the bottom, not slide up too much, and keep the car as straight as you can. But I absolutely love this track. USA is one of my favorite and best tracks. That's why I like Williams Grove a lot too. It's just a tighter version of this. It's a lot of fun. You don't want to get your left rear wheel in the grass. That's not going to help your speed at all. If you can get your left front just on there, it helps you turn a little bit, but you don't want your rear tires in that grass because it just spins and you don't get any quicker. These guys are very, very quick up front. I think I'm taking the entry 2 soft and 3 and 4 at least. That was a fine 1 and 2. 6 car had a really good 1 and 2 behind me though. Didn't hold it down there. I was trying to go harder into turn 3 and keep it down there. It didn't quite work out.
26.827.
But you don't want to get too sideways in these things. Momentum is a lot in these cars.
Really, dude?
Momentum means a ton. Okay, it sounds like there's no cautions if they're wrecking right now. Yeah, they're going like kind of right through the slick in a way. Interesting. 6 car is very quick right behind me though.
26.8.
Gonna have to figure out how to hold him off or pick up some time. Try to run slightly higher to get in some grip there. Yeah, we take the corner entry a lot different, the 6 and I. So I'm kind of scared of getting clipped by him.
27.038.
Trying to get this grip just outside of the slick and cut back down for the exit of turn 2. Get a lot of speed down the back stretch. Kind of the same in 3 and 4 a little bit. I was way sideways there in 3 and 4. It was not good. Keeping up with the 1 car now, but the 2 up front is really fast. And the grip level up top, like, or at least higher than the slick line, and these cars are nuts. Like, you just grip and go. It doesn't really get very sideways in these cars when you're in the grip. I think first place got the wall at the bottom on exit a little bit.
27.183.
Yeah, it's hard to get these things to freaking turn when you're in the grip like that. I was just turning left the entire time and it did not turn at all. Like, it didn't rotate one bit. Might need to use some brake to get that to rotate. Or try to get down in the slick like that, slide up to it. Find that grip and get on the exit, maybe.
27.326.
Leader's going back down to the bottom, which is quite interesting. That's hard to run down there and keep it real straight and keep your momentum on the exit. If you can keep momentum down there on the exit right now, that's huge. Get back down here in 3 and 4. Just got to get a real early entry. Keep it down there. That was a really good 3 and 4, though. I'll tell you that.
27.079.
Tried to be aggressive with it. Went really low through that grass down there, but it kind of worked out for us. Okay, finding a little bit of something if I hit it right. Don't. Oh, I got the wall. That's what I was hoping not to do. Went in a little early. Got it too rotated early on. So that lost them by a couple tenths in front of me. Didn't go in low enough, so I'm just through the slick all the way. Still running 27.2, which is not a bad time, especially for screwing up 3 and 4. Yeah, these cars are so heavy, they really want to slide through the slick really badly. So if you can keep it down low and just keep it pretty straight, it's really fast. But you don't want to get too sideways like that. I have noticed the dirt, like dust, looks a little darker than normal. It's the first time I ran these cars in a while, but also since like the update of week 13. Don't know if that's like a newer thing where the dirt dust is like darker or not.
27.299.
Try to get this grip out here to get us to turn. Still not turning, but just gonna take it and go with it, I guess. See how we do on this lap. Still try to run bottom 3 and 4. Yeah, I think these two up here have been running a while today and yesterday since this track and car combo has been up, because they were talking like they raced like earlier.
27.367.
See, that was a 3. The times before when I was running bottom in 1 and 2, I was running a 2. But the leader is just so damn fast up top in 1 and 2. I don't understand. He gets it to rotate enough. He might be using some brake or something, potentially. Like, he might be keeping more throttle down and just braking a little bit than what I could do. I'm not really good at the trail braking stuff. See, that was a 4. Let's go back down bottom, see what we got. Because I definitely was a little quicker down here. Caught the one car by a 10th through that corner. I caught him by 2, and then he got both those 2 tenths back by the exit, or the entrance of 3 and 4, I mean. Trying to keep an eye on Jack behind us, seeing the time.
27.3.
See, that was a 3. That was quicker. Oh, I'm going to be all up in the grass. It wants to really spin out once your rear tire hits that. It really wants to grip and, or not grip at all, I mean, and spin you out really bad. The one car had a bad turn 3 there. I got the inside wall. That was a terrible turn 3 by me also. Okay, the 6 car is catching us now. This is bad. Not good at all for me. Really bad lap there. Yeah, 28.0. Jesus, that was like 4/10 or 6/10 slower. That was a terrible lap. One car is trying some different routes because he messed up that 3 and 4 really bad last time, which I don't blame him. It is a fine line to hit down there. 2 car Jacob up front is just absolutely flying. Try to see if we can get it rotated before the grip. That worked decently. If you can get the back end to rotate just enough before you get in the grip, seems like it grips a lot better and you get going. Try to keep it straight on exit. I don't want to get too sideways. Got away from the 6 a little bit. That was good. It's a good lap.
27.3.
27.3. Didn't hit the grip early enough there, but I got it sideways enough to run it at least. There's just no turn in this car once you get up there in the grip. There's no rotation that you can get out of the car. You can just full throttle it and you're going to be sideways. 6 car runs high there. He's probably going to get a good run down the front stretch.
27.46.
See, that's a better 1 and 2 where I didn't get too sideways, hit the grip early, and just kept the throttle down. They're just doing it so much better up front. Good job on them. Yeah, Jack behind us is running that outside in 3 and 4. I definitely pull a 10th or 2 on him going into the corner. Actually, I kept that 10th on him for the most part. 10 to go. Jesus, this race feels like it's taking forever. 30 lap race though. We're good on fuel, just double checking that. Don't get too sideways like we did earlier. A little slide up is not bad. Just trying to keep the momentum in the car as much as we can. Yeah, the bottom's still quicker in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, it seems the top line is quicker at this point. If you can get it rotated enough to get the right rear right in that grip, it gets up and goes. Jacob up front is just gone. He's really fast. Ooh, Jack behind us was real sideways. I was looking in my mirror at him and lost it a little bit myself.
27.597.
27.5. That's not awful. I think we could do better on the bottom, honestly, in 1 and 2. Trying to keep up times with Jeremy, see how we do, because he's running bottom in 1 and 2 again. Really completely let off there and got on the brakes a little. Didn't want to hit that inside wall again.
27.6.
27.6 that time by. Let's see what we got back on the bottom in 1 and 2, because it's getting too wide. A little too wide in 1 and 2. I just spit everywhere too when I was trying to say too wide. Missed the bottom a little bit in 3 and 4 on entry, but I kind of saved it by tapping the brake and letting off as much as I did. That was a decent corner. It was a decent lap overall.
27.
Okay, yeah, that was a couple tenths quicker. Like I was saying, if I can hit the bottom in 1 and 2, it's faster at this point. The hard part is hitting that correctly. Because Jeremy's running higher now, both corners. Definitely the slightest bit quicker, I feel like. Oh no, he pulled off on 3 and 4 there a lot.
27.6.
I had a bad lap. That is the problem down here. It's more inconsistent, I feel like, than I am consistent on the bottom than I am to the top. Just need the nice smooth corner entry instead of being super sideways or anything, and get a nice exit too. That should probably be like a 5.
27.
Yeah,
5, 0,
that was a good estimate. Okay, if I can keep it in 3 and 4, this should be a 4. Because that was a good 1 and 2. But yeah, I've heard the dirt late model has been really screwed up from this update. The right front just pushes a ton. Oh, that was a bad lap. Thought I could get a 4 out of that, but I guess I screwed it up too much in 3 and 4. But yeah, apparently the dirt late model has been really messed up from this update. Just the right front is way in the ground and it just does not rotate at all. It just pushes and it's super tight. So that's not great to hear.
2 more.
Catching Jeremy slightly, like 10th by 10th, but we're not gonna have the time to get him, which is fine. I'm happy we gained a spot right off the start, and we're definitely quicker than Jack. We just had to find a line and get consistent, because a couple times I screwed up, he got right back to me. But good job by Jacob up front. He's got 1 lap left. We haven't had to deal with any lap cars either, which has been really nice. So honestly, I don't even know if they did wreck or not, because there's still 11 in the race. That's 11th place over there.
3.
Didn't have to deal with any lap traffic. I don't recall seeing anybody leave the session, so I'm not sure about an actual wreck. We'll look back at the incidents, see if there was any. And we should get a little bit of iRacing out of this, being car 3 finishing 3rd, which is nice. See if we can get a nice, good last lap. We caught Jeremy there towards the end, though. We were 1.6 behind him at the line. That's not bad. Good win by Jacob.
Good race, everyone.
He was very quick. Yeah, we ran a 4 on the last lap, so Jacob was just super fast there. We were catching Jeremy, though, with him running the outside and us on the inside, so I'm happy I stayed inside. We were very quick down there. I just had to keep it nice and smooth and not get as sideways as I was a couple times. So, unfortunate. They were really quick, though. But let's go back, see any of the incidents that happened in the race, because there should be some right off the start, I would imagine. Usually this track, right off the start, usually gets some, but this is lap 3. 10 car, that's Matthew. They were both just going for the same lane. Did the 4 not turn in early enough? It's hard to tell because the 4 car starts to turn there, but doesn't get it rotated enough. But the 10's kind of coming down. It's kind of a racing deal, going for the same spot, going into the corner. Nobody wrecked at least, so it's good. These guys were back here. 4 car, okay, just slides up into the 9 and then wrecks him. Okay, that's more on the 4 to me, especially the exits part of that. It looks like he intentionally... Let's go into his cockpit and see a little bit what happened there. Try to see his steering wheel. Turns it, doesn't get it rotated, and then turns back right because he's freaking out because he doesn't know if he's spinning out or not. And he turns back right in the middle of the corner. And that's the end of the race, actually. So there really was not much of incidents throughout the race. Only the 9 and the 4 got a 2X. That was the only wreck of the race, too, when the 9 car ends up finishing 12th, 2 laps down, unfortunately. So that was the only lap car I guess we had to go by. I don't even recall going by them. They might have been spun out already when we passed them. So car 3 finished 3rd. Let's go see what we end up getting out of this. All right, results in strength field was 22.72. Not too bad for a week 13 race, honestly, on a 3:30 afternoon Thursday race. Gained some safety. We got a 0x. Gained 24 iRating. Nice. Up to 36.67. Damn, I really need to get that back to 4K. We struggled this past season. Pretty sure I went from like 4,200 to like 3,600 just about. Slowly working our way back up, but great race by Jacob up front. He was really fast. So was Jeremy. We started catching Jeremy there a little bit towards the end. I don't know if he was taking it easy, just trying to not get in the wall anymore, or just running that outside and we were quicker on the bottom. But was a fun race overall. We didn't have a very fast time because we were battling a little bit more than the front 2, at least. The front 2 were close to each other off the start, but I had a little bit of a like fight behind me with Jack. So good race overall. That was fun. I'm happy there's no cautions. It seems like I don't think there are, doesn't say here either, but seems like there's no cautions with that 9 getting spun out. He finished last. Everybody stayed here though. There was a lot of people registered, so a lot of people like doing the street stocks, which is always fun. That's why I used to enjoy doing them. Trying to get better at the quicker cars now. I like the super late models a ton. Trying to get much better in those. Did a lot of the time trial, time attack stuff this past season, which really helped me out. So hopefully I can continue to improve in those. I might run another one of these street stocks this week, like randomly before the week changes and the new season starts. We'll see. But overall, I'm just running the quicker cars now and trying to get better at those. A lot more throttle control and just running with a lot faster and better people. So trying to improve overall as a racer, which is my main goal. And I want to get back up to 4K racing those good guys. So appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. And it was a pretty solid one. Got a little boring, I feel like, in the middle. Weren't really near a lot of people. But overall, pretty decent race. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit because this track can be a little tricky. And I just love USA. It's a lot of fun running the bottom when it's super slicked off. Not a lot of people can do it, and you can gain a lot of time like that too. So appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.